Well, Jennifer Austin is the Deputy Director of the UN Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in Gaza. She described to my colleague Cyril Varnier how humanitarian relief in Gaza is needed on an unprecedented scale.
We've got supplies for 12 days for food and water for those people. But there's more than those people that are in our schools. There's people sheltering in other places. There's people sheltering with family and friends. So there's many more displaced than are going to UNRWA schools.
12 days of food and water that you have left. You say you have 170,000 people, roughly, closer to 180,000, I believe, people in your facilities. Are people continuing to arrive?
Yes, they're arriving. They're scared. They're coming. They're arriving overnight. It's really difficult for us, Cyril, to get numbers, to get specific numbers until the next day, until we see what's happening, because roads are blocked. We don't have Jawar. We don't have telephone lines. Our VHS is down. We've had networks hit by airstrikes. It's not our network, but it's really difficult for us to know on the ground what's happening out in the areas, and we're relying on our staff, our excellent staff who are going out, who themselves are refugees, and they might have lost their home, they might have themselves been in a shelter, they might have lost family, and they're going out doing their work. They're providing the services for refugees. Cyril, we're providing health services, critical life-saving health. We're providing mental health and social services for the refugees who are in the shelters. We're also providing water well, which is not drinking water, but water well water for in the camps. And, we're doing what we can for the refugees, but it's really difficult times. And it's really an unprecedented situation that we're facing.
Can any Gazan family come and seek shelter in the UNRWA facilities? Are you turning anyone back?
We don't turn anyone away. On the do no harm principle, we accept anyone. They don't have to be a refugee. They can be a non-refugee, and we will not turn them away from an UNRWA school. All the civilians are welcome in our schools to seek safety under the UN blue flag.
And just before I let you go, UNRWA has been through wars, high-intensity wars and periods of bombardment before. How does this compare to previous wars?
This doesn't even come close. Our own compound here, where I'm calling from, we've been in a bunker for 6 hours yesterday, completely bombarded around us. Our whole infrastructure here is just about down. We are relatively safe here compared to the people of Gaza. This is just and our staff and the people who have been here a long time, they're all saying that this is unlike anything that they've ever seen before. The intensity is just unprecedented. The situation's evolving, it's ongoing, and it could be even going for a long time.